words have power. They echo in the chambers of our minds and reverberate through the world around us. A kind word can lift a heart. A harsh word can wound deeply. We are constantly surrounded by words, a symphony of sounds that shape our thoughts, emotions, and interactions. Yet in the midst of this constant chatter, there lies a profound truth. Silence holds a power that words often lack. Silence is not emptiness. It is a space of immense potential, a fertile ground where wisdom can blossom and understanding can take root. In the quietude, we can connect with our inner selves, listen to the whispers of our hearts, and find solace from the noise of the world. Just as a sculptor carefully chooses each chisel stroke, we must learn to wield the power of words with care and consideration. Each word we utter should be infused with mindfulness, reflecting our intention to create harmony and understanding. And sometimes, the most powerful statement we can make is to simply remain silent. In the heart of a bamboo forest, there lived two monks, both devoted to a life of meditation and mindfulness. One day, as they walked along a muddy path, they encountered a young woman struggling to cross a rushing stream. Without hesitation, the elder monk lifted her onto his shoulders and carried her safely to the other side. They continued their journey in silence, the setting sun casting long shadows through the trees. As they neared the monastery, the younger monk, unable to contain himself any longer, exclaimed, "Brother, you shouldn't have carried that woman. Our vows forbid us from touching women." The elder monk paused, a gentle smile gracing his lips. "My brother," he replied calmly. "I set her down by the stream hours ago. Why are you still carrying her?" This simple story encapsulates the essence of the power of silence. The younger monk, consumed by his thoughts and judgments, carried the weight of the situation long after it had passed. The elder monk, through his practice of mindfulness, was able to let go of the event and remain present in the moment. Silence is not merely the absence of sound. It is a conscious choice, an act of restraint that allows us to step back from the torrent of words and observe their impact. In the stillness, we can gain clarity, discern truth from falsehood, and respond with wisdom rather than reactivity. When we are angry, it is often our words that betray us. Harsh words spoken in haste can leave lasting scars, damaging relationships and creating unnecessary suffering. In such moments, silence becomes a shield, protecting us from inflicting further harm and giving us time to cool the flames of anger. Silence is not a sign of weakness or indifference. It is a testament to our inner strength and compassion. It is in the quiet moments that we can truly listen to others, understand their perspectives, and respond with empathy and understanding. Each word we utter creates a ripple effect, extending outwards and influencing the world around us. Just as a pebble tossed into a still pond creates expanding circles, our words carry energy that can either uplift or disrupt the harmony of our surroundings. Gossip, harsh criticism, and negativity pollute the atmosphere, creating tension and discord. Conversely, words of kindness, encouragement, and support nourish the soul and foster a sense of interconnectedness. By choosing our words mindfully, we become conscious creators of our reality, shaping our own lives and influencing the lives of those around us. Silence empowers us to pause, reflect, and choose words that contribute to the well-being of ourselves and others. Silence is not only a tool for navigating the external world, it is also a pathway to inner peace and harmony. In the stillness, we can connect with the depths of our being, listen to the whispers of our intuition, and cultivate a sense of self-awareness. The constant barrage of thoughts, worries, and anxieties can cloud our minds, preventing us from experiencing the present moment fully. Silence offers a sanctuary, a space where we can detach from the incessant mental chatter and simply be. As we cultivate inner silence, we develop a greater capacity for compassion, understanding, and forgiveness. We learn to accept ourselves and others with kindness, recognizing that we are all interconnected beings on a shared journey. Our minds are like gardens constantly being sown with seeds of thought. Some seeds are wholesome, leading to joy, peace, and understanding. Others are unwholesome, giving rise to anger, fear, and suffering. Through the practice of silence, we become mindful gardeners, tending to the landscape of our minds. Just as a gardener weeds out unwanted plants, we can use silence to identify and release negative thoughts and emotions. By observing our thoughts without judgment, we can gradually detach from their grip and cultivate a more peaceful inner state. Silence allows us to create space for positive seeds to flourish. In the stillness, we can nurture qualities like gratitude, compassion, and loving kindness, allowing them to blossom and enrich our lives. Communication is a delicate dance, a constant interplay between words and silence. Just like a dancer needs both movement and stillness to create a harmonious performance, our interactions require a balance between expression and receptivity. When we speak, we share our thoughts and feelings, contributing to the flow of conversation. When we listen, we create space for others to express themselves, fostering understanding and connection. Silence plays a crucial role in this dance. It allows us to pause, reflect, and truly listen to what others are saying. It prevents us from interrupting, dominating the conversation, or imposing our own ideas onto others. Listening is a precious gift, a gesture of respect and care that nourishes the bonds of human connection. When we listen deeply, we open ourselves to the world of another, allowing their words to touch our hearts and expand our understanding. In a world filled with distractions, true listening has become a rare commodity. We are often preoccupied with our own thoughts, eager to share our own opinions, or simply too busy to give our full attention to the person speaking. By practicing silence, we cultivate the ability to listen with presence and openness. We learn to quiet the internal chatter, set aside our own agendas, and simply be present with the other person, offering them the gift of our undivided attention. Silence creates space not only in our minds, but also in our relationships. It allows for pauses, moments of reflection, and opportunities for deeper connection. Just as a musical score needs rests and pauses to create rhythm and harmony, our interactions benefit from periods of silence. In the space between words, we can observe our own reactions, consider the perspectives of others, and choose our responses with care. Silence allows us to step back from the heat of the moment, preventing misunderstandings and fostering a more harmonious exchange. Silence is not a void to be filled. It is a fertile ground where understanding can take root and relationships can deepen. Silence is intimately connected to presence. When we are silent, we are more likely to be fully present in the moment, aware of our surroundings, our thoughts, and our feelings. This heightened awareness allows us to savor the beauty of life, appreciate the simple things, and connect with the world around us on a deeper level. In the stillness, we can notice the gentle breeze caressing our skin, the warmth of the sun on our face, the vibrant colors of a flower in bloom. We can appreciate the sound of birdsong, the laughter of children playing, the comforting rhythm of our own breath. By cultivating silence, we cultivate presence, opening ourselves to the richness and fullness of each moment. The power of silence is inextricably linked to the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of paying attention to the present moment without judgment, observing our thoughts, feelings, and sensations with a gentle and accepting awareness. Through mindfulness, we learn to recognize the incessant chatter of the mind, the constant stream of thoughts that can distract us from the present moment. We develop the ability to detach from these thoughts, observing them without getting swept away by their current. Silence is an integral part of mindfulness practice. It allows us to create space for observation, to listen to the whispers of our hearts, and to connect with the stillness that lies at the core of our being. As we cultivate silence, we cultivate mindfulness, embarking on a path of self-discovery, inner peace, and spiritual growth.